Hey RSM! We have more on the book club,
the limo lunch,
and the family fun night.
Right here,
right now,
on KRSM. Morning, RSM.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Megan. And this is KRSM.
It's Thursday,
February 22nd,
2018.
Rotation 3.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. As we told you yesterday, the World No Tobacco Day poster deadline has been extended. Yes, you have heard correctly. You can turn in your masterpiece to Mrs. Gomez up until this Friday. Again, get your posters turned in by tomorrow.
First collection for Pennies for Patients is tomorrow. Dig deep and give with a thankful heart. Speaking of being thankful, here's Mr. Schulman, who's extremely thankful for those who give to this cause. And he's here right now in Studio B. Here's the pals, and then Mr. Schulman.
Hey RSM, I'm Gavin.
And I'm Alex.
And I'm Mr. Schulman.
And we're here for Pennies for Patients. Pennies for Patients has officially begun. Some of the fun activities include the highest fundraising classroom. Students only will have the honor of signing Mr. Bajorik's head. Also, pizza and Olive Garden luncheon to the highest fundraising class.
We are looking for teacher volunteers for duct taping activity and pie throwing next week. Email Mrs. Gardner if you are willing to help. Thank you, and start bringing your donations for his collection. This is this Friday, also with box tops.
All right, RSM. This is, in my opinion, the most important thing that we do all year long. As many of you 8th graders know, and 7th graders don't know, 16 years ago, I had a bone marrow transplant because I had chronic myelogenous leukemia. When I went into the hospital, I became friends with 10 people, and unfortunately, I was the only one who lived past 5 years. And that is why this cause is so important to me. I know last year, in case you guys don't know this, we were the 3rd highest school that raised more money in the whole county of Orange. The 3rd highest. We were absolutely amazing. Let's go again. Let's raise a lot of money. A lot of kids say, they don't have a lot of money. I can't help it. There are ways you can donate. First, call your grandparents. Ask them. Ask your parents. See if you can do chores, washing cars, doing some extra cleaning around the house. A lot of times, parents don't want to give you money for nothing, but if you tell them you want the money to raise money to help save people's lives, they'll give it to you. Also, something I've always told students, it's like you go out to dinner. I know a lot of us are fortunate we get to go out to dinner, and if you order a soda, sodas are up to $3. For the next few weeks, don't drink that soda and say, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, instead of me getting a soda, can I have that $3 to donate? If we all do a little bit, give up just a tad to donate, we can help save lives, and that's what this is all about. So thank you, RSM, for always being the best, and let's continue to bring in those donations. And back to Studio A.
If you haven't claimed your limo lunch permission slip, go see Mr. Mendelson in room 108 to get yours. You must have a permission slip to go on the trip. The field trip is next week on Tuesday. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Mendelson.
Yesterday at lunch, author Shuri L. Smith visited our packed library for a very nice discussion with the book club. Thanks to all those who came out and asked wonderful questions. Also, thanks to Mrs. McKegg for making all of the arrangements to have this visit happen. Stay tuned to KRSM for a video story on Miss Smith in the coming days.
During the women's ski halfpipe event, Elizabeth Swaney, an American from California, competed for the Hungarian team as a total average skier. At the end of the event, she ranked 40 points lower than the 12th ranked skier. She accomplished this by determination and a bit of a loophole in the International Ski Confederation. For the past 2 years, Swaney has been traveling the world competing in 30 or less skier competitions because these competitions have 30 or less skiers. She always placed in the top 30, and according to the ISC, if you rank top 30 in a World Cup event, then you score points towards Olympic eligibility. At the end of her runs, she no 34 in the standing, but through injuries and constraints, she was able to play for the Hungarian team.
Omi is ready in Studio B with a look at sports news.
Hey Krsm, on Tuesday the last two games of the UEFA Champions League rounds of 16 and first round wrapped up as Chelsea lost their 1-goal lead to FC Barcelona and saw the match end 1-1, Barcelona with the away goal. In NBA news, the break after the All-Star Game weekend is over and matches will resume tonight, featuring matches between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Washington Wizards, and the Golden State Warriors versus the LA Clippers. Who do you think will win? Well, that's all for today. Now back to Studio A.
Tomorrow night is bingo night. We call in family fun night because we want to bring your whole family, but if you like winning great prizes and cash, come on over to the gym. It's always been a great night with not only bingo, but also a ton of delicious food and drinks offered for sale by the electives department. All proceeds help out elective classes that tomorrow night in the gym. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and bingo starts at 7 p.m. Be there with your family.
The new club, Inclusive U, got off to a great start yesterday with their first meeting. All are welcome to attend the club, which will be held each Wednesday in room 310. And breaking news, the chess club will meet today at lunch, not on Friday. So once again, chess club is today, as well as the anime club. The crochet club and PAL games will meet tomorrow like they always do.
The finals for the homeroom lip sync battle will be tomorrow at lunch. Admissions will be free, but you need a ticket from your homeroom teacher. The competitors have been working hard on their choreography, and it promised to be massively entertaining. Along with the winning homeroom, there will be special lip sync performance by Mrs. Tompkins, Mr. Mendelson, Mr. Ferguson, Mr. Bajork, Mrs. Nahas, Mrs. Churchill, and many more. You don't want to miss this show.
If you weren't able to see the Rochambeau competitions the other day, here are your winners. In third place, Kira Donovan from Mrs. Hall's homeroom. In second place, Audrey Lee from Mrs. Baranian. And the grand champion coming in first place, Zoe Fries from Mr. Murphy's homeroom. Congratulations.
It's time for trivia. This week's category is music artist. We give you the record album name, you give us the celebrity. Our contestants today are from the homerooms of Mrs. Martin and Mr. Mendelson. Shannon is our host. Let's see how many singers our contestants know.
Hi, I'm Shannon, your trivia host for today. When I turn to you, please say your name, homeroom, and favorite song or album.
I'm Hannah from Mr. Mendelson, and my favorite album is Vessel.
And you?
I am Juan Pablo, and I am from Miss Martin's room, and I do not have a favorite music album.
Okay, let's get this battle started. Who sang the album 444? The correct answer was Jay-Z. Who sang the album The 2020 Experience? Any guesses? The correct answer was Justin Timberlake. Who sang the album Beyoncé?
Beyonce.
That is correct. You win trivia for today. Now back to Studio A.
Thanks, Shannon, and congratulations to Mr. Mendelson.
Be ready
Responsible
and respectful, RSM, and make today your masterpiece. Happy birthday!